Hello and welcome back to the Mojang Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Agrarian Skies 2. Alright, so I found a problem. I've actually been trying to make Signalium for a while. Molten Signalium requires destabilized redstone. I assumed I could make destabilized redstone inside the smeltery. But this doesn't appear to melt. I don't know if it's because we can't make the smeltery 2500 degrees Celsius or not. I'm not sure. But this doesn't seem to melt, so we're going to try to make a magma crucible. We should have enough here to actually power the bloody thing. So why don't we get some of this reworked? So we can do so. So instead of having you like that, I am going to... This is just going to be a temporary setup. I'm going to have a power line going through just a couple leadstone fluid ducts. Just going to have a power line coming back here. And all we should need to do is just tap that a couple times, and that should power it. You're a steam dynamo, so you need, well, steam. This didn't work. I'm probably going to have to make a new artificial hive and scent it. Alright, so it holds 4 buckets if I recall correctly. So we're going to just leave that for a second and connect that back here. Do I have to connect this? Connect. There we go. That looks better. So we're going to have to make the magma crucible. Magma. Invert gears, nether bricks. Nether bricks are made from smelting netherrack. Netherrack, well, we can make that by hand. Or you know what? Why don't we take a trip to the nether? Thought I had obsidian in here. Well, obsidian's not hard. Just need lava and water, really. I have a setup down here that I was using, that is using to make obsidian. I probably do have obsidian somewhere. There we go, obsidian. Now, there's a good likelihood that something is going to come through the portal at a later date. Probably it's probably going to either be, it'll probably be annoying, that's what it is. But it's probably going to be a aggressive pigman or something like that. So we're just going to put this up as well protected as we can. I'm not going to take too much with us. Oh, come on. Probably don't need to break this. But for aesthetic purposes. And just match up this side here. Couple slabs. Nice. That... Is it 3 wide? Can't remember. Well, it's not active yet, so we'll just, we just won't light it. And this is also that we can get nether brick. I know I can make nether brick, but I also want to get to the nether. We'll probably want to grab a little bit of smooth stone with us. Or specifically, stone in general. That I am going to turn into bricks so that we can build a little base in the nether. So we can get back and keep safe in general. I know that you can also grab bees from the nether, so that might be an interesting thing to do with these scented hives. One of the things I have noticed is that the hives that we got, which, yeah, right here. The hives that we got, they seem to be producing, ignoble bees, which is not quite what we want. We want pristine or pure bees. Ignobles will die after a while. So one thing I do know is that we can make some elementium armor. And these should be 10% less cost on mana tools. Interesting. Chances for pixies to apply potion effects. So we should, or what I'm going to do right now is just make ourselves a set of this nice pink armor. And I need pants. There we go. We're not going to take too much with us, but this should be enough. Yeah. That's much better than the set that we currently had. Not as good as diamond armor. I'm just going to toss our current stuff in here. We don't want to lose the V goggles, if at all possible. And now all we need is a piece of flint. Just one, please. Thank you. One, I said. There we go. Flint and steel. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. Dun 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 dun. Da da da. Throwing knives. At the ready. World's generating. Ow. 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 Oh god, I thought I was falling. Whew. Okay. Stable. Good. Alright. Exposed on that side. Let's get that protected. Yeah. Okay, I'm hearing explosions all over the place. More important for this to get sealed and protected. That might just be stuff having to do with exploding resources in the nether. If I recall correctly, don't touch these thorn vines, they hurt. I think they poison you too. I've been having this double placing problem with my stuff recently. And it probably won't help out here. This is just going to be a small... What the hell? Oh, that's just me seeing through the world. Okay, that's fine. Remember, digging in the nether is never safe. Before, it used to be... Oh, I could do that. Huh. It used to be that you'd accidentally dig into lava and whatnot. That would be vanilla. The dangers of vanilla Minecraft. And then here, you might end up with those bloody red things. It's also, if you dig into ores, the ores might explode. So those are some of our persistent dangers. Just gonna stop talking for a while and get this thing built. Alright, there we go. Easy little start. I'm going to start digging up, because that's what we're actually here for. I'm going to start digging up the ground. This thing will explode. I'm hoping it's not going to knock that out. Yep. And one more. Yeah, these red things, I hate them. They die easy when they do die. Yeah, that broke a little bit of our walls. What's down here? Tainted soil. Interesting. That's okay. Actually, this thing was a little bit safer than I thought. It was just loading glitches that were causing us problems. And I haven't heard any... I don't hear nor see any other mobs around here, which is interesting. I wonder if our magnum torch can stop mobs in the nether. If they can, it'll make our lives a hell of a lot easier. We have one in a chest. So backup magnum torch here. I'm just going to put that inside our area back there. And this might prevent a lot of things from spawning. At least in a 64 block radius. Which should make our lives a little bit easier. Alright, but there's also one thing in the nether that I just noticed. A horde monster has been killing adventurers in the nether realm. Hunt it down and slay it to restore peace. It's 190 meters away. I'm hoping the magnum torch hasn't buggered things up. Let's see. 190 meters away. In which direction? This is increasing, or decreasing X. It's below us 200. That away. So let's start digging. Alright, we have imps, but we know in the overworld mobs are a bit aggressive. These imps don't seem to be. Going to give them a little bit of a wide berth. And duskberry. Nice. I marked on our map where this thing is. Our portal's down there. Terrible is down there. Probably, unless I got the coordinates screwed up. So we're going to check that out, see if anything turns up. So we have an alamite head. It can't mine cobalt yet. So we're going to have to also keep an eye out for alamite. Ardite. Ardite here. I don't think I've seen anything, or I might have seen stuff, I don't know. I just might not recognize it. And we could actually dig out a good chunk of these without them exploding, although some do explode. So mining in the nether is fraught with dangers. Okay, we're supposed to be coming up to the terrible here. Should be down below. Am I hearing ominous music? I am. Should be right there. How do I get down there safely? Actually, what I'm noticing, there's no mobs in the nether. I mean, at all. This is slightly uncanny. Because this is 190 blocks out from the portal. And something should be spawning here. Unless hell is actually peaceful. Interesting concept. Nether lapis. Interest. Oh, lapis. Lapis is something we want. Greed is something that's dangerous. Especially in the nether. Whoa, crap. Oh god, I hate these things. No, god, no. Oh! Well then. Good thing I have a backup quest book. Oh. Yeah, I need better stuff. Alright. So, magma crucible, right. Let me just go and poke my head into the nether. And just grab some netherrack so we can make nether bricks. So we can finish that thing. Oh, I can't believe I did that. There we go. Writing pick. Is this also alamite? This is also alamite. Oh, and I lost my magnetic ring. I do have to be careful. Okay, that should be enough. Let's get out of here. I'll have to make a few more things off camera, just to recover a little bit of what we lost. We don't actually need a lot of it, because a lot of what we do need... Alright, I don't have my magnet ring. Just watch those blocks drop. A lot of what we do need is being sifted up here. We might actually want to encase that in a room so anything that's coming out of there can't fly away. If there's mobs that'll fly, that'll spawn out of there. I don't think there are. But it's something to keep in mind, and we'll just cook this up in here. Cook this up in here. Just need 8 of these, I think. And we need a leadstone energy cell frame. I think it's just a frame that's needed. And we need some of the Invar cooked up. Yeah, these things are still not melting, so I'm just going to take them out of here. Invar, I think it's 3 per gear. And that should make it... Maybe it's more than 3 per gear. It looks like we're missing 2. Just 2 more Invar. There we go. 2 Invar gears, and that should make us up a nice little magma crucible. That should help us complete this quest for Signalium. And just plop the magma crucible here. Toss some of these in here. Power that up. Have some coal here to make up some steam. Which give us a nice amount of power to power these systems. And just output that to the left, so that we could get some into our fluid transposer. Assuming it accepts it from the right. There we go, destabilized red zone coming in there. We should have a tank somewhere. Alright, and just go ahead and fill that up with whatever you can. Because we don't need much Signalium, we do need some. Yeah, oh, Death killed my wrench. Actually, I want the battle wrench. No, I don't. I just want a regular wrench. Iron and tin. Alright, so disconnect here. Remove that. But reconnect. Reconnect. Can you not reconnect? Just have to get the right angle on this thing to reconnect. Or just remove the bloody pipe itself. Oh, and I don't have magnetism. Oh, that's such a crutch. I like it, but it's such a crutch. And actually, I don't even think I need to do that. I just have to empty it out. Or change it into empty mode. Did that end up in the smeltery? Yes. Okay, now we can make the Signalium. It's just 2 copper. And 1 silver. I'll need more redstone, though. This is 900. I need 1 more piece of redstone, of course. There we go. Last bit of redstone. Just have to switch modes. And you should be... redstone... What's going on? Can you not be made in the smeltery? So we have destabilized redstone 1,000. 2 copper, 1 silver. Oh, it's 4 copper. Or maybe 3 copper, 1 silver. There we go. It's 3 copper. So now we have 4 molten Signalium ingots ready for us. And there we go. That should complete our quest. Oh, I have 4 unclaimed quests. Well, first off, Tinker Toys. Yay, exotic Signalium gives us Terra Steel. Gotta go back to the Nether to get that Ardite. I know that much at least. And where are the other quests is probably not... Oh, it is power grid. Oh, because I made power storage. I made it energy cell frame, which gives us a full energy cell. That's nice. Oh, and 2 quests in learning to skyblock. Ah, because I went to the Nether. Find a surprise. I don't know where that surprise was. I found a surprise. I found death. Does that count? And we also did... what? Oh, we have a vendor. So if we want to go to the end, we would have to have an end cake, which requires Eyes of Ender to fill it up. So I think we're almost done learning to skyblock. We just have to get into... we have to sift this topiary grass. And I keep on unclicking that. And we have to go to the last millennium, which I don't know how to get to. The deep dark, which we need a lot of cobble. Shouldn't be too hard. And the soul dimension, which I think... no, that can't be right. Yeah. It's not witchery. I don't know how to get to the soul dimension. Huh. I guess we'll have to figure that one out. Alright, let's see what's in this reward bag. Catfish, raw carp, and a clownfish. I'm going to actually get ourselves some more armor. And I'm going to do it using this electrum again. Or elementium again. And we're going to head back to the Nether. Because we do need that Ardite. And once we have Ardite, we'll need Cobalt. And once we have Cobalt, we'll need Maniolium. And that should be enough. So I'm just putting this stuff on to protect us while in the Nether. I'm not going to take much stuff with us, so I'm just going to leave it here, or here, wherever it has room. And I won't even try for the terrible quest. I'm just going to take these 2 things in our armor, and that should be enough. Won't be enough because I need blocks to get across there. I need to set up like a bridge system or something. And before we do that, I think I want some terra steel. 8, 3 magnets. The magnetic ring, Britannia mana lens. Mana lens is 4 mana steel. Then we need some iron and gold. There we go. Ring of magnetization. That'll at least get some stuff coming back to me. I also want to grab my Matok, just in case. And I have no weapons now. Oh, God. Dying in the nether really sucks. Oh, in other words, leveling up those throwing knives. Alright, so I've decided to make up a Signalium broadsword. Broadsword pieces are what? It's a tool rod and a wide guard. Do I have a wide guard? Yes, I do. And we're going to make this full Signalium just because it's in here, not because it's a good idea. Or I'm not because I've run out of Signalium. Which means I'm just pretty much going to use a stick to make up this weapon. It's just a broadsword. Regular old broadsword, but this gives us, what's it, 7.5 attack damage? Okay, so this thing lied to me. And that's 15 attack damage. What? 7.5 hearts. Right. 15 attack damage. That's pretty good. Because Signalium is thermal expansion, I'm going to call this thermal. We're going to call this Thermal Vengeance. Haha, our first piece of Ardite. Not harvestable? What? Harvest level Ardite. What is this? We haven't skilled up with this yet. Alright, that's why. The way I skilled up the others was to was to kill mobs in the overworld. So I'm just going to break some nether and get this skilled up. Could use a head or something like that, but I think it's not going to take too much time. Assuming I don't blow ourselves up or spawn one of those creepy collies. Alright, I am back for a little bit. What the hell did I do with my... I lost my wrench, apparently. Or did I leave it here? I left it here. Alright. So I've actually been taking a look at some of the recipes and the mining levels and the strength of stuff. So if you take a look at these pickaxe heads, Signalium actually has a mining level of Ardite. And Enduring, which is made out of Enderium, molten Enderium, is... and molten Enderium is... just resonant ender, shiny, tin, and silver. It's a lot of resonant ender. I'm not 100% how much resonant ender we get out of an individual ender pearl. That would be 250 millibuckets, so 4 ender pearls would make us an endearing pickaxe head, which is a Manulin mining level. But the Signalium would be enough, and it's also mining speed 13. So we don't even need to level up this writing pick to get that. So what I've gone ahead and done is to melt down some more, oh, wrong place. Melt down some more redstone so we could get it back into our system. And put it in there. And output you there. Great. That'll get us more redstone in there. We have a little bit of Signalium. 1 ingot. Actually, we could have made a pickaxe head through there. Go ahead and do that right now. And just pour that in. Good. That gives us the top level pickaxe. Well, top level. Good enough level pickaxe here. I called this a writing pick originally, but now it's going to be the nether miner. Get it? Nether miner? Oh, punny. Or close to being a pun. It's not really a pun. So we're just going to head back into... Ooh, I'm going to place this down. so that mobs don't spawn anymore, and I'm just going to take care of these other guys with our Thermal Vengeance. One other thing that I've noticed is that Signalium is actually really strong. It's, for a weapon, it actually does 15 attack damage, but attack damage, so if you take a look at Broadsword, the only other one I've found in here that really does more is this, the Enderium Broadsword. So it seems that Enderium is actually our top line, not Manulin. Manulin is actually only 10 attack damage. Ardite is 8. Elementium is even 11, so we could have melted down this stuff to turn it into a broadsword. And Alumite, which is what we were using for other stuff, is 8 as well. So Ardite and Alumite have the same attack damage when used for a pure broadsword. So I think that we should be forging ahead trying to get more Ender Pearls so that we can make better tools. They seem to be top-of-line gear right now. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to get that Ardite, unless this hasn't leveled up. Yeah, mining level Ardite. When it levels up, it should be Cobalt level. And the Ardite is upstairs. When it levels up, it should be Cobalt level, which means we should be able to pick up the Cobalt and finish up the quests for Tinker's Toys. We will grab this stuff first, watch it explode, and run away. I guess it's not going to explode because it's just a single discrete piece. Cool. So we have Ardite ore there. And now all we have to do is melt it up. If I really wanted to... Yeah, this doesn't have any mining XP anymore. We'd actually have to go ahead and do stuff like this. It's actually really fast, I guess. Well, I think that is cobalt. Yeah, that's cobalt. So we can have a piece of cobalt up here that we can use. Let's see. That's 5% already. Let's go ahead and get this mined up, or get this leveled up for cobalt. We'll try not to accidentally hit any ores because they'll explode and kill us. Possibly kill us. Alright. Finally, this pick can now dig up cobalt. I have like a ton of netherrack right underneath me. What we want is the cobalt. So I'm just going to go and grab that piece that we know about. Right up here. And you might notice there's been a little bit of terraforming going on here. There we go. Cobalt piece. Just have to find it now. Now we do actually want this nether... I wonder if I can compress that. But we do actually want this netherrack. Oh, it's going to take me forever to find this cobalt, isn't it? There we go. If at all possible. Because we can turn it into various useful things. We can crush it. And we can actually crush it into cobalt ore and other nether ores. And hopefully we'll get something interesting out of them. Let's just go back here. There we go. Brought all our ores with us. Big pile of ore. What I need is an empty. Oh, I know what I can use. We can use this thing, the cache. Start filling it up with stuff. Nice. Alright, and that means we can just melt some stuff down. Hopefully it doesn't interfere. Alright, first let's cook up the Ardite. Get that quest out of the way. There we go, molten Ardite, 4 ingots worth. Fill that up, and that should, ding, be enough for the quest right here, which is here. And we get more Ardite. It's great. And now, let's dump that out and start cooking up the cobalt. We do have to get that empty because it will mix together. And there we go, a couple ingots of cobalt. That should complete that quest. And I'm actually going to get 1 piece of Ardite smelting up. And where'd my quest book go? Oh, hello. That was weird. That's doubly weird. I just duplicated my quest book. 1 doesn't work, so I'm assuming that actually isn't there. Yeah. So, cobalt. Good. You get 2 cobalt ore. That's fine by me. Because I think we can use a cobalt ore to actually grow cobalt growing plants. And once this ardite is cooked up, like so, we get manulin, or meniolin, and that should complete, whoops, open that up, should complete the manulin quest, and that gives us a couple more manulin, which is a top line tinker material. We just need to figure out how to get steel. Steel is best made with an induction smelter, so we'll have to get started making one of those, but that will be for another time. This has been Mobius Rex from Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave your comments and suggestions. Back with you next time. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.